Before I begin summarizing the story of Terry Pratchett's Reaper Man, I would just like to let you know that this story is based in a fictitious fantasy world called the Discworld. It flies through space on the back of 4 elephants that stand atop a giant space tortoise called the Great Otween. But that's not important. Okay, so the story pretty much starts out in the darkness of space with these sort of hive mind type guys called the Auditors. And they're having a conversation about replacing the current Death because he seems to have developed a bit of a personality. The thing you need to know about Auditors at this point is that they hate with a strong passion any sort of personality or individualism. They believe it causes chaos in the universe. Anyway, they get the go-ahead from the big god boss man of the universe to fire Death, and Death goes down to Discworld with his trusty horse Binky to use the time they gave him as a retirement gift to finally live for the very first time, under the name Bildor. Meanwhile, at the Wizard's Unseen University in the town of Ankh-Morpork, an old wizard by the name of Wendell Poons is looking forward to dying. Wizards know the date of their death because magic. Don't question it. Wendell dies, can't pass on because Death isn't around, goes back to his body, and pretty much becomes an undead. The wizards are more than shocked at Wendell's return and try various ways to help him pass on. With Death gone, an immense buildup of life force occurs, causing numerous inanimate objects to come to life and cause mischief around the city. Like a pair of pants taking themselves off their owner and running away. Strange snow globes also seem to appearing all around the city thanks to an advantageous merchant by the name Cut Me Own Throat Dibbler, who circulates them around town. Wendell Poons visits a spiritual medium who informs him that the strange snow globes are in fact city eggs. His fellow wizards also learn of the city eggs and follow a trail of animated trolleys to a newly born hive mall. Before this, though, Death, under the name of Bildor, is employed as a farmhand by a woman named Miss Flitworth, who eventually finds out he used to be Death but is no longer and will eventually die. Miss Flitworth finds out from Bildor that the Death who will replace him will most likely be terrible, like demonic evil terrible. So she encourages Bill to fight for his life, and he eventually agrees. At the Hive Mall, the wizards become trapped only to be saved by Wendell Poons and friends. After escaping, the wizards unleash incredibly destructive spells and destroy them all. Bildor faces off in a short but epic battle with the new incarnation of Death and triumphs. Having become Death again, the former Bildor is finally able to reap Wendell Poons' soul, allowing him to pass on. And, for some reason or another, Death lets a small piece of his personality exist separately from him at the end of the story. That personality is called the Death of Rats.